to join opposition. We said no, we're going to follow him since he wants peace. Since I said, look, follow me genuinely. So what has happened in the past should be the past. We're talking about the present and how the state will move forward. Thank you.
I like your forward-thinking mentality, but you know, humans, it doesn't work for humans, for many people like that. You just don't wipe out completely the memory of what has happened in Rivers, and especially for journalists who covered that story day and night. But let me ask you this personally. Is there anything you regret about your conduct during the Rivers State crisis?
Let me tell you, frankly speaking, I do not regret anything. I don't regret anything. I do not. What I did, I was supposed to do it then. I was the youth leader at Rivers State. And the question we're asking, what is the offense of the governor? That I want to be impeached. That is why the youth are saying, no, we won't allow that to happen in our state. A man who had just barely stayed 2 months in office and want to be removed. So, like I told before, we are moving forward and we believe there is peace in our state. And I want to join all of my friends who are key supporters to Sir Similar Fubara to toe the line of peace and let us support him.
You have mentioned Governor Fubara a couple of times during this conversation. Are you ready now to work with Wike, because apparently he's the one leading the Rainbow Coalition? Are you ready to work with him and his men ahead of 2027?
I've told you before, you said I keep on mentioning my principal. You also played it here when you started your program, when he made it say, look, that we are moving forward. He has joined the political family, the Rainbow Coalition. That whosoever is following him genuinely should also follow suit. So whatever my principal does, that's what I'm going to do. So we don't have any option to say we're not going to work. We're going to work together to ensure that all the members of the Rainbow Coalition will be elected, including Mr. President. The government said it, so don't expect me to be a dissenting voice. When your principal, the man who made you from a youth leader to council chairman, caretaker chairman, and you are saying you want to be a dissenting voice, that's the disrespect to his office. Whatever the governor says, that is what I'm going to do.
But you know what I'm talking about? You're from Obio, where many of Wike supporters are from, and the speaker supporters. Are you going to be working with their men ahead of the forthcoming election? And just how do you intend to do that, given the kind of animosity we've reported between you both in the past? What's your strategy?
Well, my leader has given instruction that we must work to ensure that the Rainbow Coalition secures victory in Rivers State. I'll go back to my local government at the time of my leader to also do that. He is directing, he has told us what to do, and we're going to do that. So, you are not from Obio local government, Obio is my local government. So, we know ourselves politically, so we're going to resolve our matter within us.
Oh, well, we're looking forward to that, and it will be an interesting watch as we count down to the 2027 election, Ambassador. When you appeared on this program last year over allegations, I think it was over allegations of assembly fire, I remember you told me that you are not a man that betrays. Your critics now say you've betrayed your own principle of joining someone you claimed wanted to make Rivers his private property. Before we go tonight, why should Nigerians take you seriously going forward?
Well, let me tell you something. I'm a very serious-minded person, and I have conscience. If you're following a man and the man says, look, you are here because you're following me, you're here because you love me, you're here because you supported me, and please, can we now make peace? Can we now move the state forward? You don't say you don't expect me to follow my principle because you want peace. So if I start making crisis, who will I fall back to? Am I the governor of Rivers State? I have a leader, I have a principal, and I've not betrayed him. We are still working together. I have given instruction. The instruction is, look, we must come back to our family. Let there be peace in our state. So, and that is where we stand. Have you seen me anywhere close to any of those persons, like the speaker that said that he's from my place? Have you seen me close to him? That's why I know. Have you close to that person? Because my principal said, look, we are working together as a team. Let us work together. And I'm following his footsteps to say, look, let there be peace in our state. So he doesn't expect me to start fighting and start fueling more crisis when I have a leader that I'm working with. I have given instructions. I must obey the instruction of the governor, who is my direct principal. I said, if you love me genuinely, please, for peace to reign in our state, you must follow whatever I'm saying. I have the option not to follow him, so there will be peace in our state. Because we don't have